that's because the current war is Iran's fault. When President Biden told the Israelis, take the win and don't retaliate, public fact book to be up to 150,000 missiles, which is
منطقة الشرق الأوسط على حافة الانفجار، ويظهر في الأفق حرب شاملة حذر منها جون بولتون مستشار الأمن القومي الأمريكي السابق، الذي وصف في مقابلة خاصة مع العين الإخبارية بأن محور الصراع في الشرق الأوسط هي إيران، بل وأن الحرب الحالية هي في الأساس صناعة إيرانية.
Over decades, armed, equipped, trained, financed these terrorist groups, including not just Hamas and Hezbollah, but the Houthis in Yemen, the Shia militia groups in Syria and Iraq that have attacked American positions in those two countries since October the 7th. Well, I think the U.S. is giving warning to Iran that it should not attack Israel directly as it did back in April, when President Biden told the Israelis, take the win and don't retaliate. Take the win because very few Israelis had been killed by that strike. So I don't think the White House will necessarily put that kind of pressure on Israel again. And if Iran does attack a second time, I think the Israelis will go after major targets in Iran, like the nuclear program, like their oil capabilities, like Revolutionary Guard facilities and bases. So Iran has a very difficult choice here, but that's because the current war is Iran's fault.
ويرى بولتون أن التهديد الأكبر لإسرائيل هو حزب الله الذي يمتلك صواريخ موجهة بدقة يمكنه أن تصيب حيفا وتل أبيب.
So I think the biggest issue that remains is Hezbollah's missile capability, which has been estimated by the CIA in its public fact book to be up to 150,000 missiles, which is an incredible number. I mean, it's mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine that Hezbollah could have that many missiles, but the CIA obviously thinks it's a possibility.
ويرى بولتون أن التدخل البري في لبنان لن يصل إلى العاصمة بيروت، لكن هدف الإسرائيليين هو تأمين حدودهم مع لبنان.
I think it's entirely possible that they will send ground forces in order to eliminate Hezbollah positions south of the Litani River. I think that's a convenient geographical marker in southern Lebanon. If people will recall, if you go back to UN Security Council Resolution 1701 that brought an end to the 2006 war between Hezbollah and Lebanon, that was intended to give the government of Lebanon at the time sole possession over weapons inside the territory of Lebanon and to prevent Hezbollah from being rearmed, which failed dramatically. And so a lot of the rockets that have been fired by Hezbollah into Israel after October the 7th, after Hamas attacked out of Gaza, have been fired from south of the Litani River. They're